The sound of water has an almost magical ability to transform any garden into a peaceful sanctuary. And adding a water feature to your garden can create that special touch that changes your ordinary garden into something amazing. Hi, I'm Sue from Garden Moxie. For the past year, I've been studying historic garden design books and visiting famous gardens to learn what garden design features can transform our ordinary yards into an amazing garden retreat. In today's video, I want to talk to you about one of the easiest ways you can make your garden special. Adding a water feature, no matter how modest, can transform your space. And if you're lucky enough to add a feature that also adds the sound of trickling water, even better. For me, the best way to learn about garden design and garden design features is to look at examples. And oftentimes, we can take inspiration from visits to famous gardens to learn how they utilize space in order to create a garden that's magical. Visiting gardens is the single best way, in my opinion, to get inspired and find ideas that you can incorporate into your own space. So today I want to review the concept of water features in our gardens. And at the end of the video, I'll be sharing tips to help you add a simple water feature to your garden that won't break the bank. If I had to pinpoint the features that make a garden special, the two characteristics that really come to mind are seclusion and the sound of water. There's just something incredibly relaxing about the sound of water. And as I started going over some of my recent garden visits, I wanted to pay attention to what garden design elements these amazing gardens all had in common. And water features is something that I always see. And they go from over-the-top elaborate fountains to just simple patio containers filled with flowers. There's no single way to add a water feature to your garden. The options are as endless as your imagination. So today I want to share some of the water features I've seen in the different gardens I've visited so that we can learn why these features are important for creating a garden that's extraordinary. And definitely stay tuned because later in the video I'm going to share some ways that you can add a water feature without breaking the bank. So if we're going to start, let's start with something over the top because there's nothing quite like an aspirational design to kindle the imagination. Falling water. A house designed in 1935 by renowned American architect Frank Lloyd Wright. The house was designed for the Kaufman family, who owned one of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania's largest department stores. The house is located in the mountains of southwestern Pennsylvania, some 70 miles southeast of Pittsburgh. And the design is the ultimate expression of a design in complete harmony with nature. It's built on top of a waterfall, and the water is the most important design feature of the home. And the next example of an over-the-top water feature can be found also in Pennsylvania, the former home of Pierre DuPont, Longwood Gardens. Longwood Gardens has many water features, and one of the first to be constructed by Mr. DuPont was the Italian Water Garden, built between 1925 and 1927. This fountain garden has 600 jets and 9 separate displays with blue-tiled pools and pedestal basins. Visiting all these different gardens, I've definitely seen how water features can serve as the heart of the garden's design. Reflecting pools have long been used in garden design to expand the visual space in the garden. It's used to reflect the clouds in the sky, and a lot of times they'll put dye into the water so that it's even more reflective. And these still bodies of water act like mirrors, capturing the sky above and doubling the impact of the surrounding plantings. And it changes throughout the day with the shifting light and the passing clouds. Another water feature that I've seen in some of the gardens I've visited are called rills. These are narrow channels of moving water. Traditionally, these types of water features were used in Islamic or medieval gardens. Modern interpretations of rills can be as simple as a narrow stone channel with water gently flowing from one end to the other. An artificial stream or a cascade can be designed to look as if it's part of the landscape. Even in a small garden, a carefully crafted stream can meander through the plantings, creating the illusion of a natural waterway. The sound of water tumbling over rocks can definitely transport a suburban garden into a woodland setting. Fountains remain one of the most popular water features, and for good reason. They come in countless styles, from classical tiered designs to contemporary sculptural pieces, making it easy to find one that matches your garden's aesthetic. And the sound of water falling from a fountain can transform a busy urban garden into a more peaceful retreat. Even small plug-and-play fountains can have a big impact, especially when they're thoughtfully positioned near seating areas or where they can be viewed from the inside of your house. Another great water feature for your garden is a bird bath. Not only do they bring water, but they also bring wildlife to your garden. While bird baths might seem like a really simple water feature, don't underestimate the value that they bring by attracting birds into the garden. And adding a water feature doesn't necessarily need to break the bank. One of the prettiest water features I've ever seen, I saw at Chanticleer, where they would use ceramic pots on the patio filled with different flowers. And this was something that I replicated on my own patio. And again, you don't need to use anything that's super expensive. The other tip that I have as far as saving money, we were able to purchase our fountain because we purchased it at the very end of the garden season. And we purchased a floor display, and we got the fountain for a great sale. So if you keep your eyes peeled, there's a way to add water features to your garden without breaking the bank. I'd love to hear how you feel about water features and how they add to our garden designs. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.